was sleeping.
She is.
Yeah. Welcome to another vlog. What are we doing today?
We are at a developmental follow-up appointment to see. Oh no! Our babies are on track developmentally, and if not, what the plan is.
This is the second one we've had since they were born.
Yes.
At the first one, I don't remember if we talked about it, but they were. They said Alex and Jordan were further behind, and Grayson was ahead.
But at the time, it had a lot to do with like their torticollis, like their neck rotation and stuff. But we were already like getting ready to go to physical therapy for that. So
This was also like what, 6 months ago?
yeah, they had to have been 3 months, 4 months, something like that.
Crazy. So we'll see where they are now. We'll show you a little glimpse of it. They really just kind of hang out and play, and then they just check them out for whatever developmental cues and things that they see. They're professionals. They do their thing. To us, it just looks like they're playing.
They're just playing. You're just gonna go play, huh? You can go play.
All right, let's go. It was really hot. We got some toys in here. Some chairs for the spectators. We're just in a tiny room. There she goes, doing things she's not supposed to. Someday you're gonna look back at this and be like, yep, that's my mom. You too.
Hey, Grayson.
And then when you're watching this, you're gonna be like, yep, and she still does that. Babe, you're not a doctor. Have you been drinking?
Where were you last night?
She somehow ate all the beans, spit out all the rice.
Somehow in her mouth separated the two.
I was like, how do you do that? So she literally had rice all over her face, but I'm like, you ate the beans but no rice? And he gagged and spit up a little bit. He struggles to eat. He's probably the worst with the gagging, so I think for him he just hasn't learned how to do it yet. I'm not
They
really
also
sure.
have, maybe we can set up to mealtime connection. They have eating therapy.
Yeah.
Which
Okay.
may be transitioning if they're having trouble.
Yeah, I think he's having trouble. I think hers is more of a like picky.
Yeah, because he wants to eat.
He does.
But he just gags a lot.
Yeah, he gags a lot. Like he barely puts his finger in his mouth and he's like, bleh.
Then yeah. And
Well,
even
we
if
should
you
go
go
to-
for one, you can use all the other teaching.
Right.
How'd they do with their helmets?
So we decided not to do it.
Okay.
Just because they reacted like terribly, and we
Okay.
tried and we tried and we tried. They weren't sleeping like at all. It got really bad
Okay.
to where we decided not to do it. But I mean,
How's sleep going? Is anyone
He
anyone-
sleeps great.
he sleeps fantastic.
That's great.
Knock on wood. We're certainly.
He's been sleeping through the night.
Through the night.
Yep.
Yeah, every once in a while, it's very rare though that he wakes up. Yeah, you on the other hand.
How many hours is he getting? Like 8? 10?
No, he's pretty close.
They go down
to
about 7:38. He wakes up about 6:30.
6:37, sometimes 7:30. Yeah, so he's about 10 hours. Yeah.
And takes a couple of naps, several naps.
He takes usually about two a day.
That's it, I'm way into it.
Alright, so tell about
Jordan, so she has been one that I could probably tell you on I could tell you on one hand how many times she's actually slept through the night.
Yeah.
She's at least once a night to eat.
Okay.
And then
Goes through phases.
of like every couple hours, every hour sometimes. But it's not to eat. It's just I'm gonna wake up and I need you to hold me for a minute and then I'm gonna go back to sleep. Sometimes you can't even put her back down. You have to like hold her for a bit. But like the last few nights, she's only woken up once to eat and then she sleeps the rest of the night.
Good. That's sweet. Keep doing that, man.
Yeah.
This girl is pretty similar to her. Like every once in a while she'll sleep through the night great. then she'll wake up once for a bottle, and that's it. And then like right now she's on this thing where she's up every hour and a half. And it's just a whine. I think they're all teething, but I also don't think she's been feeling good because the last couple of days, like yesterday, she threw up twice. So she might have like a stomach bug, or it could be just really
Is that why she's in
bad deal of teething. No, she has to be in the front, otherwise she gets
bored.
mad.
She gets bored back here.
But she seems to be okay today. Like what's funny is she threw up twice yesterday, but she took 2 bottles just fine and was playing just fine. She's been a little more whiny than usual, but so I don't know if it's teething at its max or if it's just a little stomach bug. But she goes through the same sort of phases as Jordan. She'll sleep great, and then so I don't know if it's like mental leaps that are going on or teething. They have no teeth. Nobody. Still. They've been teething for 10 months, I'm sure. At least it feels like they've been teething for 10 months.
Baby.
A lot of them.
I said they're going to be 40 when they get their first tooth. At least that's how it feels. They're going to call me, Mom, I got my first tooth.
Feeding wise, in terms of formula and purees, how much are we doing of each?
So we try to do at least purees at least twice a day. So we try to do, we try to do morning and evening. Sometimes that just doesn't work out with how they wake up and when they wake up and stuff, but we get at least 1 a day in for everybody. And then formula, they're having about 4 bottles during the day total. They're like anywhere between 6 to 8 ounces, kind of depending on how they feel. Oh my gosh, are you okay?
Are they still on Total Comfort?
Yes. Yes.
Anything else they're getting?
Just a little snacks, like even a little puffs, and they eat little biscuits. And we've tried to give them, every once in a while, we'll try to give them like just a piece of fruit that they can munch on and just stuff like that. But
Any other therapy?
I could totally tell Grayson, he just sitting there doing his gums, like they itch, you know, and he's just sucking in and out and in and out, like they itch, they hurt.
They did physical therapy for torticollis at the last appointment. We were just getting ready to start it. They completed it. They did great. They don't have all of them actually did it.
Okay, great.
Yeah, they all did it. They all completed it. Haven't had any issues with it since. What's funny is
They all are
in their own
She's
way.
a screamer.
Okay.
She just loves to scream.
Oh gosh, for no reason.
What sounds are they making?
Are
Are
you
they
gonna
mainly
show it
vowel
too?
sounds, or are we doing some buzz?
They're doing buzz, maz, daz, yeah.
Yeah.
All of them?
Yeah, I think what's funny is Grayson is probably the least verbal in that sense, but
Is it because the other kids?
I'm assuming that's probably why.
You know what though? When he gets going,
he gets real mean too, though.
He goes.
This guy gets real mean. He's also like the last few days has been like real crazy. Like
He's starting to like develop.
Like that.
I don't know, like figure his voice
Boy's coming
out,
out,
or
is the
the.
boy coming
Yeah.
out?
Yeah, that's
yes,
really
he
it
has
is.
one thing and he's like going like this with it, and I'm like, oh gosh.
I took him to the grocery store with me the other day, and I had to give him boxes of pasta just so that he could like.
Bang on
Yeah, because he was so like.
Yes,
Get me out.
He likes to read warning labels too.
Oh yeah,
He
he's.
write that down. He reads all the warning labels everywhere. He finds them and he's like,
He's doing his pull.
Yeah.
Guys get ready for
His
the
exercise.
I'm going to need a nap after this.
Oh, you all
Yeah, you see it?
You see it?
Thank you.
You see it? And they're rolling over. Are they sitting up by themselves?
The one that does the least is Jordan. She kind of. I know she can do it. I don't know if she's just lazy or she just wants to like do other stuff that she knows how to do. But you sit her there and she kind of wants to throw herself back, or
but she can.
she loses her balance or something.
Can they all sit up?
They all can sit up. You have to put them up, but yes, they can all sit up on their own. They can't like
They
get
can't
to-
get there.
She wants to. She shows the signs of like from tummy. She manages to get her legs in and then kind of sits with
She
one
does this little
hand,
like sideways sit.
but she
thing.
doesn't fully like get up without her hand.
Tell me about it.
Excuse me. We're talking, you know.
Crawling.
She's actually crawling. Alex is actually crawling. Grayson army crawls.
Okay.
He just recently, within the last couple days, started getting on all fours, doing the little twerking thing. Jordan does nothing except get on all fours and
Does the
and
same thing.
does that little. She does this little thing, and then she'll every once in a while go like this, but then she's like, no. So she does an army crawl. She literally gets real pissed off that she's in the corner.
Her way of moving
They all
around.
laughed, and she's there.
Yeah, her only way of moving is the rolling.
Motivation.
What's funny is I'm pretty sure she's just lazy. I'm pretty sure she's just
I was
like,
wondering if she's lazy.
I'm good. She's gonna hang out. Either that, or she's like, I'm good. I don't want to sit up. I want to lay down.
She rolls everywhere,
Yeah,
just
she will
fine.
roll. She will roll everywhere.
She's like, I get to where I need to go my own way, right? Are you gonna be the trouble one?
Well,
No, Grayson's over there.
You ready to play, guys? You ready for chaos?
Grayson sure is.
Yeah.
Trying to read.
Let me out of here.
He's reading the warning label on the side.
They just had their ophthalmology appointment on Friday,
Oh, good.
so everything was good.
Are they 6 months or yearly now?
So I think they did this one. I guess it was 6 months.
6 months.
And then the next one is in a year.
A
So
year.
their follow up will be in a year.
I know, you don't want to look at me. Got pretty blue eyes.
Get it, Alex.
Don't pull hair.
That's okay.
Look at you threw up on here the other day. Now it's all white.
Hey, Mary Beth.
Man.
Get how mad she get.
Oh my God. Double mat, one. Move the cheat sheet.
Jojo.
She's grabbing here.
No, she's grabbing the slips. She wants to be a doctor, I guess.
Oh boy. Double mat.
They do. They really, really do.
Really, really. Bang, 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 bang. Good job, Bubba Bear. Get it together. Yeah.
Oh, do you have enough blocks?
Oh yeah, we got enough blocks. They all responded to the bell, yep.
No.
She's eating it now.
It's okay. Here, sissy. Oh my God, now we have another block.
So, do I drink this? What do I do? Coffee.
Okay, coffee, coffee, coffee.
Oh, sun.
Close your eyes, only got one night. Just put your trust in me. Give me everything. I need your love tonight. So baby, please don't fight it. Put your trust in me. I'll give you everything. So hold on to me.
No, you lost your duck. Get it, get it, get it.
Can you squeeze? Squeeze, 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 squeeze. I'm trying. You squeeze.
While we look for the blocks.
There it is. Good
job.
But if
Slow
I look
motion.
too much that way, I fall.
What's funny is he knows that because he kind of reaches for his toys at home and
Yeah.
then he's like, it's too far. I'm not even going to try.
She did it. Can you squeeze it? Can you squeeze, pretty? Are you gonna be the sassy one? Can I see that? I know you're playing with it. Oh, never mind. Sorry. Oh, what's that? Oh, what is that? Oh, Can you squeeze that? Oh, they look like they're gaining weight. Excellent.
Yes. I feel like it's a pound a month at least.
Are you
Okay, you're just going to eat it.
Can you
There, she
squeeze?
squeezed it.
Good
I saw it on this
job.
side.
Can you hold it with this? Can you hold the string?
Yeah, I'll eat it.
Floss. You're gonna floss. What's this? Grabbing object. Just floss or grabbing object. Woo! Looky here, Grayson. You grab it?
You lost your duck.
Grayson did it.
Never let me go. Right here in your arms is where I wanna be. So hold
good. That's her.
Play.
Oh,
Come on there. Say quack, 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 quack. Quack, 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 quack. I need to get my hands on you too, sissy. Yeah. Good job. You know I gravitate towards boys.
You're gonna kick me.
Tell me if it turns a page.
He turned a page.
He did.
You're gonna hit me.
All right, I'm gonna take sissy.
Okay.
I'll let you play with brother. All right.
Never let me go. Right here in your arms is where I wanna be. So hold on to me. Look me in the eyes under the night sky for eternity. Close your eyes, only got one night. Just put your trust in me. Give me everything. I need your love tonight. So baby, please don't fight it. Put your trust in me. I'll give you everything. So hold on to me. Never let me go. Right here in your arms is where I wanna be. So hold on to me. Look me in the eyes under the night sky for eternity. Never let me go. Right here in your arms is where I wanna be. So hold on.
When you're changing her diaper, she's like
Trying to touch
trying
herself.
to touch herself.
Worse when she does.
What's wrong? It's right here.
She's like,
The room's here. Thanks, Mom. Good, scoop, scoop. What are you gonna get? You're gonna try to go get the
pants. He wants the thing on the wall.
Bite her, Grayson, bite her.
Yeah, he's tired.
Is he?
You mad?
Jojo, you're such a weirdo.
I know, she's like a
She's so.
wild girl.
She really is. What's funny is both of them are, depending on the day.
You're gonna give your brother a run for his money, huh? He's gonna.
Is it just his tongue, not his lips, right? It's not.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
You want to feel it? You can see it.
Is it far back though, or is it?
No, it's
just
pretty,
right there.
It's pretty interior. Yeah, you can feel it too in this. Yeah, he I don't know that I've ever seen him with this.
So we can give you a referral to go see Dr. Perry, he's the ENT.
Okay.
Yeah, that one always has her tongue out, so she wasn't a concern.
Definitely not.
She's never had issues with food, so we thought, okay, she's probably not. But he never seen his tongue out and struggles with his food, so.
I'm surprised you're not gagging. They said you're Mr. Gagger.
I'm trying to feel like he's doing a lot of chomping. I'll bet if you put him to your breast for breastfeeding, it would have been chomp, 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 and not the
Sucking.
Yeah.
What's funny is he's always been, he's always had like a really hard suck. She did that.
Yeah.
What? She got up there herself?
Yeah, I haven't touched her.
Ah, good girl.
That's
Look
funny. I've never
at me.
seen
Look at me. I'm here. Look, I can do it too. Look at. I can do it too, you know.
Feel to feel.
It's us.
But you can see it.
Yeah, I can see it. He can't get it.
Yeah. And that would be why he gags a lot,
be,
too, I'm
a
sure.
lot of it.
Because he can't figure out how to get it out of his...
They have a lot of times have problems with transitioning the solids with the tongue tie.
Be careful with your sister.
Get it. Now, Miltom could also recommend. There's a place in Phoenix that a dentist does a laser treatment. Dr. Perry just does it with scissors.
Oh, okay.
Look at Connor had his 3 days of life and lip and tongue.
But now he saw all
Or they
wanting
may
to go
do
to
it.
ENT, not
Yeah.
the dentist.
Okay.
But the dentist that does the laser thing, so they do refer from the Miltom to go there too.
Is that not something that they checked early on, or is it just something that was missed?
Doesn't it develop, it could develop later, right? Like it's not necessarily something that happens.
No, they're
No,
born
it
with
should be there.
It should
But
be
a lot
there.
of kids do just fine, so he did fine. If he
Yeah,
did
he
fine
ate
with his
fine.
bottle
Yeah,
feed, then-
that's why I said he's always had a really strong suck, so we've
So
never had
we-
issues with him in the
Yeah,
bottle.
so we don't want to clip them if they do fine. Some kids will pop them themselves and stretch them because it went for, it was a trend. Then they stopped doing it for years and years, just like they stopped doing tonsillectomies,
Right.
and then it comes back again. And it was a lactation people who brought it back right now to get them done, and people jumped on the bandwagon. And then there's a whole lot of people who don't believe unless like if he can't eat, and then some kids can't talk because especially if the tip.
Grayson.
It gives a heart shape if the tip is tied,
Grayson.
and
Grayson.
then they can't. There's trouble.
What did you take away from that, babe? Our babies are doing great. I know that you guys just got to see a bunch of talking and babies playing. But these are important for us because we get to see where they are developmentally, if they're with their adjusted age or if they're more towards their actual age. So it's actually really nice to get some reassurance in that, okay, this is something that they should or shouldn't be doing, or they're ahead in this, or they're kind of behind on this. But something really big to take away from this is we actually confirmed with them that Grayson is tongue-tied. We kind of had a feeling that he was tongue-tied because, well, we're not doctors, so obviously for us, we can look in his mouth and be like, looks like a tongue. But we did notice that it looked like the little piece that goes under your tongue. Jojo? Jordan? It's okay. Swallowed down the wrong tube. Should I pull over? Yeah. Sorry about that. Jordan was on the verge of throwing up in her car seat, but she seems okay. But Grayson's tongue, the little piece that goes under your tongue, sits a little closer to the front, which means he's got like less motion or mobility with his tongue. Sometimes it doesn't cause issues. Sometimes the issues that they experience don't come up until later when they're trying to talk and all of that. But before we can get to any of that, I think we would want to get it assessed and possibly removed. And but everything else with the rest of them, everything else with the babies seems to be on track and good, and we got a lot of kudos, so yes. Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this doctor's appointment. It's a little different than all of our others, so there are no shots in this one. No shots in this one. So thank you for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification button, share our videos, comment, all that good stuff. We love you. We'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching our video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't done that. Become a patron if you want to support us And watch the next video that YouTube is so kindly showing you. Go check it out. Love you.